Hello, brothers. Welcome back to the channel. There's a lot to talk about. Boy, oh boy. So, for those who may not know, and I don't know how you wouldn't, everyone's talking about this. Emiru, one of the biggest female streamers on the internet, was sexually assaulted at TwitchCon. I've already done 2 or 3 videos on this. We've gone over a couple different angles as more information has come out. Boy, what a failure Twitch is as a platform. Holy shit. What an absolute failure Twitch is as a platform. From start to finish. And my thing to female streamers, do not go to TwitchCon. Do not go to TwitchCon. Do not ever even consider going. There are other ways to communicate with your audience. Other safer ways. Other safer ways. Do not put your life in danger. First of all, you're going to San Diego. So you're going to California, where they view guns and you owning a gun and you carrying a gun as one of the worst things that you could possibly do. How dare you? Second of all, you're going to a convention that is run by perverts and freaks and terrorist supporters and pedophiles and people that are the sickest, most depraved, mentally ill freaks we've ever seen. A bunch of incompetent, know-nothing losers.
But yeah, I don't even know where to fucking start. I don't know if you guys can see this. I wrote fucking notes for this because there's so much stuff that
It looks like a football play-by-play. I'm excited to see this. I want to get it from her perspective. I want to see. Here's what I want from Emiru. I want to know what her thoughts were the moment he was approaching. I want to know what her thoughts were in the moment. And then I want to know what the fuck happened afterwards. I want to know what the conversations were between her staff and her management team and Twitch staff, who apparently did fucking nothing. I want to know what the interactions were between her and Twitch, and how the fuck Twitch seemed to not give a shit about this. And if not for her manager pushing for it, they never would have even started looking for this guy. And I think it's because, I'm just going to rip off the Band-Aid. I think it's because Twitch is a platform that is in free fall right now. Asmund knows it, I know it, Dan Clancy knows it, and these people are holding on to a ledge. And they're going, we can't lose our terrorist supporters, we can't lose our pedophiles, we can't lose our freaks and deviants, because if we do, then that's it. We don't have anything. So they are holding on to the fringe, freak, mentally ill audience. And they're using their female streamers basically as bait to keep these people coming in. And they're willing to put these women at risk. Hell, they may even use that guy kissing Emiru, almost kissing Emiru, as like an advertisement. Guys, if you keep coming to TwitchCon, you may be the lucky guy.
Which is also why I was very aggressive in my tweet earlier today, which is, I mean, you guys know me. I am never like that. But I just feel like, in a way, it's my responsibility. You know what I mean?
You got lied about,
because
and if you don't say something, they'll do it to somebody else.
This could have happened to anyone.
Yeah.
Honestly, for all we know, this could have already happened to someone.
It did.
A small streamer, and someone just wasn't filming it.
It did in other years.
Okay, I'll just start this by saying shout out to the guy who filmed it and put it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because last night after this happened, I was thinking like, fuck, like I have to talk about this. Like people need to know that this happened. Like how am I gonna do that? And then someone happened to post it on Twitter. So thank fucking God I didn't have to figure that out myself. Which, okay, like I said, this is gonna be a mess because I'm not meant to be doing these kinds of streams.
This is why I always did all the OTK addressing drama streams.
I don't think that Twitch would have put out an official statement if that clip wasn't posted and going viral.
Of course not.
And even after the fact that that clip was posted and going viral, as far as I know, the other people who had meet and greets today were not reached out to ask.
Yeah, people are mentioning what is obvious. She is definitely shaken up, which is exactly what you would expect from somebody in her position. And I think this is a very important stream because there are going to be a lot of people that do try to downplay this, that have affiliations and associations with Twitch. I don't mean that they're going to disregard this entirely, but you heard from her own mouth that there were Twitch staff that were laughing about this and joking about this. There are going to be a lot of people at Twitch that try to downplay this. And I think it's important to really see the effect that this had on her. And this is one of the top streamers for Twitch. This is somebody that should be protected at all times. In fact, what I would recommend for Emiru going forward is only offer Twitch to do a virtual greeting. So basically they have a monitor, somebody can come up and be like, hi, my name is so-and-so, and maybe you like pre-sign a bunch of like photos or something. Maybe you like pre-sign like 500 or 1,000 different photos and you like give them out to people or sell them, you know, something like that where you can be safe from somewhere else.
If they wanted extra security, or if they even wanted to cancel their meet and greet.
That's interesting.
Like maybe some people were, but I know for a fact Extra Emily wasn't.
She's like a huge female creator.
Extra security. No one reached out to her. Don't know about everyone.
Oh my God.
Okay, so.
Of all the people.
Let's just start from the beginning, because I want to be able to run through everything before the show starts. The show starts in a fucking hour. Okay, my notes are a fucking mess. It looks like a schizo board. But yeah, again, thank you to the guy that put it on Twitter. Thank you to the people that talked about it, because otherwise, I don't know if anything would have been done or it would have been taken seriously.
It's fucking egregious. And by the way, guys, a couple weeks ago, I uploaded a video talking about Shinobazu, the manager that was co-hosting a party, an after party for TwitchCon that apparently Dan Clancy showed up at. And yeah, it was the same thing. Two girls apparently got roofied, and the whole story was swept under the rug. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's not my fault. No accountability. You have to understand, these people associated with Twitch, these are all perverts and freaks and degenerates and retards. And these people think that it's appropriate to behave in this way, and it's absolutely fucking not.
Straight up. So I'm just gonna go through, from my perspective, what happened, what I saw, the order of events. So I was doing my meet and greet, and I've seen people saying that it was an obligation given to me, like to be a featured creator and to have my show, I had to do a meet and greet, which is true.
Yep.
I was told that I had to do a meet and greet, but as far as I know, there's some people that canceled. Regardless, I didn't cancel.
They told her that she had to.
It was going to be fine. So I show up at 4. I'm doing my meet and greet. This happened about 30 minutes into my meet and greet, so I was probably only like 20 to 30% done with my meet and greet. I was just taking a picture with someone else, like completely normal, nice
When's
guy.
your meet and greet?
And then I see out of the corner of my eye, there's a guy walking around the side of the meet and greet, and he crosses in front of the meet and greet of the person to the left of me,
That's what I was telling
which
you.
is a VTuber. So he's able to walk up and in front of another streamer's meet and greet, and then he walks up to me, and he's like walking with a purpose, you know what I mean? And he grabs me, but I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, but in my head, I'm like, it seems like he's supposed to be here, and then he leans in like he's gonna tell me something. So in my head, I'm like, maybe it's like
The
TwitchCon staff like coming to let me know something, because like sometimes it'll happen where you're at an event and someone will like come up to like let you know something, you know what I mean? But I'm still like freaked out because he grabbed me. That's not normal. And then he grabs my face and he leans in and lips puckered tries to kiss me, and I start screaming. You can't hear it in the clip, but I'm fucking screaming my head off. And then my security, Twitch's security, is like nowhere near me, nowhere to be found. I can see them, but they don't do anything.
It's cosmetic security.
My security jumps up and shoves the guy away from me and is like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And he's allowed to walk away and leave. Yeah, so then after this point, I did not see a lot of what happened here. This is just based off what people in the line told me. My friend Bonnie, who was there, told me, and Melissa, my manager, told me. So the woman who moved me away from the meet and greet was my personal manager. That was not Twitch staff. No one in Twitch staff came up to me to like see what was going on.
How convenient.
My manager and Bonnie moved me to the back, and they're like hugging me and being like, do you want to finish your meet and greet, basically. And I was back there for like a minute, and I was like, you know what, like I want to finish it because like of all these people here that, you know, they're just nice, normal people. And I go back out there, and still there's no one from Twitch there, and the poor guy that I was taking the picture with originally, he looks, he's like fucking mortified, and he's like, what the fuck just happened? And again,
God.
No one from Twitch there. I say to this guy, I'm like, I'm sorry you had to see that, and he's like, no, like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Why am I having to tell the TwitchCon attendees and my fans, sorry you had to see that, and not like
the Twitch.
Someone from Twitch or Twitch security. Anyway,
very interesting.
So I didn't see this. This is just what my friend and my manager were telling me. The Twitch security like kind of like got together after that, and we were like, wait, what happened? Oh, I didn't even see what happened, haha, and just like started talking about something else.
I guess they must also be the moderation team.
And then that's the events of what happened, just to like line all that up. But I didn't talk at all about the aftermath of all of this at all, and I don't think anyone knows this, save for like maybe some streamers that I'm friends with that came to spend time with me or that I talked to last night. Whew, okay.
Here we go.
So I finished the meet and greet, and I was escorted back to my hotel by my one security guard. Oh, and also, by the way, I've seen clips, people bringing up clips of me talking about how my previous favorite security guard was permabanned from TwitchCon.
Yep.
Because at a previous TwitchCon 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, there was a stalker, and he held him by the arm until police got there. And because of that, he was indefinitely banned from TwitchCon. Like from all of TwitchCon, not just the venue, because that was in Las Vegas.
Of course.
Anyway, that just a side note.
Naturally.
Okay, man, I wrote down a lot of
Totally
shit
makes
here.
a lot of sense.
Okay, can I just also say, what you guys are seeing here is character development. I've always been the person who never says shit. Like, I just want everyone to have fun and for things to go well. Why am I the person who has to do this? So anyway, after I'm escorted back to my hotel, I let some of my friends know. They come to my hotel to see me and spend time with me, like make sure I'm okay and everything. And then my manager's letting me know. She says, okay, my manager, I've contacted the police. They're gonna come talk to you about pressing charges, etc. They're trying to find the guy. They haven't found him.
Which means they let him go.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Anyway. So at some point while I'm with my friends, a police officer comes and talks to me.
Yeah, for those who don't know, there's a video of the guy leaving TwitchCon. He literally walks right out.
He interviews me, interviews my manager, talks to my Twitch partner manager, who, by the way, she's so sweet. Like, she didn't do anything wrong here. All of that happens, and then I'm complaining to my friends. I'm like, the fuck do I do here, guys? Like, I have to talk about this, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, like, don't worry about that right now. And then suddenly Wake's like, wait, why is my Discord saying hope Emmy's okay? And I'm like, oh, fuck. I guess the clip got posted. Again, thank God someone was filming, because otherwise I don't think Twitch would have said anything. So after that, I started getting
they wouldn't
a lot
have
of messages. I'm responding to people.
We know they wouldn't have.
My manager comes back to me and she's upset.
That is the attitude a lot of them take. I don't give a shit. Why should I care about Emiru? Why should I do my job as security? Why should I put in any more effort than I have to?
She's like, okay,
I wonder why.
I've been talking to Twitch people and I'm really upset because
Please say it.
I noticed a lot of negligence around the event and I'm not happy with the way that they're handling it now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I asked them, you know, like, what are they gonna do about this? And you know what they said initially?
Please say it.
They said, oh, well, he's banned from the platform for 30 days.
Yes! For 30 days! They were banning him for 30 days!
What?
He got a month
She's
suspension!
obviously like, hello?
Yes!
Like, that needs to be indefinite. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, that's like nothing to do with anything.
30 days. And you know why? You know why they only banned him for 30 days? You know why. I know why. It's because people like him are currently the only thing keeping Twitch on life support. They know if they pull the plug on these fucking freaks, and by the way, their moderation team supports and agrees with, because they are them. If they pull the plug, that's it for Twitch. Twitch is huffing the vapors that is generated by these fucking freaks. 30-day suspension. That is what they were initially going to give this guy for sexually assaulting a girl at their event. Keep that in mind.
No one gives a fuck if he's banned on Twitch.
That's
or not.
insane.
Like, we're talking about the convention here. So they
I won't say who did it, but I know.
It takes an hour for that to happen, by the way. These two people are
the
head of security for Amazon and the head of risk for Twitch.
Wow. Yep, that was who. I was gonna leak it to my friend, but I guess I don't have to now.
Later the same night.
So Amazon is involved in this level of negligence? What the fuck? Twitch and Amazon both have these retards working there? What the hell? See, I was thinking it was Twitch. But apparently there are retards at Amazon too. 30 days. Brother, that is, wow. Wow. 30 days. Well, you call Frogan fat, you get banned for 2 weeks. You sexually assault a girl, you get banned for 30 days. You make furry child porn, you get banned for a day. Like, What the fuck is this moderation team? Not 30 days. It should have been 30 years in prison. You just sexually assaulted a girl in public.
I'm not gonna drop names here because I wasn't there, so I didn't.
That's who they were.
But I had multiple people tell me that key Twitch representatives last night were out partying.
She's speaking about Dan Clancy himself, by the way. Was out partying at an influencer event while this was happening.
Sorry, my lines are all crazy here.
I'll say that one.
My Twitch didn't approach my manager to talk to their head of security. It took them 2 hours to approach her to talk about what happened. And by then, she had already talked to police and called a lawyer on her own. My manager, Melissa.
Yeah.
And they showed her a photo of the guy that I believe a fan took.
30 days.
A fan took a photo of him.
A 30-day suspension.
They're like, oh yeah, here's his photo. We're like gonna find him. He still had his badge and his wristband and everything. The guy. So, yeah, I really feel like a lot of this process wouldn't have happened if it weren't for my manager advocating for me so hard.
The people that did that should be fired, by the way. Instantly fired.
Here, I'll get to that later.
Right.
I'll keep going here. So they also showed my man.
The honest truth is that Twitch in its current state, the moderation team is filled with people like that guy. That's the truth. Twitch is filled with people like that guy. A bunch of perverts. And the reason why they probably banned her bodyguard is because the people that work at Twitch, they probably felt uncomfortable watching somebody who would do what they would do get treated in that sort of way. So they're like, I don't like the way that he handled that guy. Because they could probably see themselves doing that and being that. And so they want to try to enforce this ridiculous, arbitrary set of beliefs. And it's fucking gross. I think Tectone is going to end up knocking somebody out soon, especially seeing her hurt. I think Tectone will keep things under control. I think Tectone will focus on productive stuff. Yeah, Twitch has no morals or standards. But Matrix Manipulator, I just want to say thank you for the donation, brother.
Some security footage of the area, and the guy was able, he was waiting for there to be a gap in security, and there was.
Of course.
He was able to walk through the side, not through like the 2 lanes of meet and greet people who had signed up and been like background checked for my meet and greet. So he was able to just walk through because there just wasn't like consistent security there. Oh my gosh. And then, so yeah, that's basically...
That's what it was.
My day yesterday. And then today, this morning, I was told that Amazon flew in their global head of something to redesign the whole process and security of the con for the rest of the convention. Why wasn't there someone like that here already?
Because they didn't care. They were
didn't do that
mismanaged
beforehand.
Right.
Like, hello? I'm sorry.
That's why they gave Senna those guards.
Yeah, I guess they know that they fucked up really bad.
They did.
If they're flying in their Amazon's global head. And also, I want to make it clear so that people understand this. I am so lucky and privileged, okay? Do you know how much I spent on security to be able to come to this event in the first place? Like, but I'm not just talking about yesterday, I'm talking about my security for like my RV trip that I did with my friends and stuff. I spent over $10,000.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Some people who stream on Twitch don't even make $10,000 in a year. What the fuck are they supposed to do? Like, if you watch the clip,
you have to pay for plane tickets for them too,
the security guard who pushes the guy away is my security. The woman who pulls me to the back, my manager,
Yeah.
If you're a small streamer and you don't have those resources.
Yeah, that is a nightmare situation. And this is one of the reasons why I am such a big proponent of the Second Amendment. Because the reality is, despite what our culture tells us, women are weaker than men. Even a fat, out-of-shape guy, like the guy that went to Coster, that guy's not some muscular, in-shape dude. But he towered over her. He's so much stronger than she is. It's unreal. And in that situation, if the people hadn't been around there, there is nothing that Emiru could have done to fight back against that guy. That guy would have taken her against her will. The only equalizer in that situation is a gun. A gun in the hand of Emiru, where she, who's been trained to use it properly, can defend herself. That's the reality. I know some people say, well, it shouldn't get to that. It did get to that. And if not for her security guard, who knows what this guy would have done? You don't know. You don't know if this guy would have hurt her, if he would have grabbed her neck, if he would have done something else. You don't know.
She's right.
At these conventions.
It's happened.
And just nobody knows. Because like I said, they didn't post any kind of announcement, weren't letting other streamers with similar events as me, similar meet and greets know, until there was like a viral clip. And by the way, they can't even mention my name in it.
They're doing that to avoid SEO in order to avoid linking the company with her name and the controversy.
Okay, hold on.
That's the reason why. It's intentional.
Because
it's the same reason why they didn't apologize.
That was crazy to wake up to.
It's just damage control, optics. They don't give a fuck about her.
Right,
they still don't. Even with this happening, they still don't care.
Yeah, fucking pathetic freaks. Dan Clancy is just this fucking perverted creep. Out there partying with people half his age. Doesn't give a shit about... What a fucking failure is a quote-unquote leader. What a fucking failure. I hope the entire Twitch staff, I hope the moderators, I hope all of them get fired. I hope the whole platform gets purged. I mean, it's so unreal. Like, how can you not give a shit about the fact that this woman was sexually assaulted? Unless you're the type of people that enjoy watching women get sexually assaulted, which I wouldn't put past the Twitch moderation team.
Priority. The behavior displayed by the individual involved in the incident yesterday involving a high-profile streamer was completely unacceptable and deeply unsettling. In line with existing TwitchCon security protocols, law enforcement event security were on site. That's a lie.
That's not true.
That's literally a lie. And responded to the incident. We immediately blocked this individual from returning to the TwitchCon premises, and they're banned indefinitely from Twitch, both online and in-person events.
After her manager put pressure on them after the 30-day thing.
We are coordinating with the impacted creators team, that's true, and per our standard protocols, continue to cooperate with any law enforcement investigations. We've increased security at the meet and greet attendee check-in point, and we'll have additional security personnel surrounding participating streamers.
A 30-day ban.
If you've RSVP'd for a meet and greet, please note that we're unable to accommodate +1s for the remainder of the event. You know why they said that? They only thought about that because of Melissa, my manager. She said, were you vetting people coming through the line? They said, oh yeah, everyone had to sign up, and they get background checks, but they're allowed to bring a +1. Well, are there +1s background checked? No!
Fucking retards.
Okay, guys.
What the fuck? Oh, well, we background checked the person bringing them, but not the +1. Oh my gosh. That's so egregious. That's so egregious. Oh, God. Ugh. Oh, unreal.
They're so stupid, it's insane.
Beyond stupid.
Acts and inhibit the safety and security of our community.
It is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, I don't even know, like, I'm just tired, guys, like, I'm just so tired of, I've just had so many things happen, and like, you know, stuff just happens, like, especially when you're like a creator, or like a girl creator in particular.
Yep.
But I just feel like I've been failed so many times, or lied to so many times.
She has been.
I'm always like, you know, it's okay, we'll figure it out. You should have figured it out already. You should have fucking figured it out already. Oh my god. So yeah, that's basically, unless I'm forgetting something, a rundown of everything. But yeah, it's fucking insane. And I mean, I'm not usually the type of person to talk about this stuff, but it's like, well, did I lie about anything? No. Like, what are you're gonna be mad at me for telling like the things that y'all did wrong?
Too bad.
And like, okay, so another thought that I had was like, maybe like the reason Twitch said in their thing, like, oh, security immediately got the guy.
They're lying.
Maybe
That's
like,
because they're
you know,
disgusting
hired,
liars.
Like,
Yeah, no, I agree with Asmund. Yeah, they were doing it to cover their ass. They wanted to create this perception that the rest of the convention was safe, because they didn't want a whole bunch of female creators just immediately leaving. They didn't want basically the content creators to just get up and go. And so they lied and say, no, we got the guy, it's safe, or redoubling security. That was not done because they give a shit about Emiru. That was done because they were covering their ass. Because they were afraid that they would have to give refunds to people if enough of these creators had decided to leave. Twitch may have had to give refunds, and they didn't want to do that. That's the reality. That is the situation that she's in. They don't give a shit about her. They don't give a shit about her. How absolutely fucking egregious. Every one of your statements is a lie, covering your ass, dishonest. I mean,
shitty security, and they like lie to them so they wouldn't like, you know, lose their job or not get paid.
Yeah, they're disgusting
Maybe
liars.
if you guys had like, you know, actual cameras and like good comms, no one would be able to lie or have to lie. Like, why?
Well, I mean, but yeah, if you had good comms and if you had cameras, well then, you know, there may be some accountability. They'd actually have to be held accountable, and they don't want that. You know? You know?
Why is it better to, or like easier to find out something happened in fucking Among Us than at TwitchCon?
Because they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
That's why.
It's fucking insane. But yeah, I just want to tell you guys all that. This is character development. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Like this was just the final straw for me. Oh my goodness. I have been. Okay, something else. Sorry, I just keep remembering shit. It's gonna be like this for the rest of the stream. I saw a thing that said I was in their like top 5 or top 10 most followed streamers attending this event. Again, if that happened to me, what the fuck is happening to small creators that we don't even hear about because no one's filming them? Like, they tweet it and like Twitch doesn't feel the need to follow up with them or publicly.
Like NMP
just,
and Wake. They don't care.
Yeah, 2 male streamers were sexually assaulted at last TwitchCon. TwitchCon this year takes place in San Diego and good old blue California. San Diego.
They only care about optics.
But yeah, I think I covered everything, and I've been a streamer on Twitch for 10 years. I attended the very first or maybe the second TwitchCon ever in 2016, 2015.
How is it more normal then?
And like malicious intent, obviously. Like some people would leave
Just
me like, oh
idiots,
shit, my
yeah.
picture is bad. I'm gonna go back and ask for another one.
Yeah.
And my manager had to be the one to tell them, like, oh no, you can't, like, keep moving. And there was even, like, I think it was fucking Neon, was able to walk through the back of my meet and greet, and was like, oh hey, like, can I come say hi? And it's like, what the fuck? Like, oh my god, it was just horrible. Like, there was no thought put into it at all. And yeah, I was like, man, it's just fucking naked and afraid out here. Like, thank God I have my manager and my security and my friends. But, like, I just feel so bad for, you know, Twitch creators who wouldn't be able to be in that position. Are you okay, though? This is gonna sound fucked up, honestly. I'm so desensitized to stuff like that when it happens, I kind of just go into, like, lock-in mode. I'm like, okay, I need to just lock in and, like, get through this.
She does the same thing I do.
Worry about it later.
Where
so that's how I was able
she
to
deals with it in the immediacy, and then she crashes out later.
Crying. You're built different for going back out there. And like I said, I was going back out there and having to apologize to people in my own line. Being like, I'm sorry you saw that. I hope you're okay. And then they, of course, were like, what the fuck? Why are you saying that to me? But I felt like I had to because no one else was there. And like I said on Twitter, like, I really wish I didn't have this opinion. Like, I love trying to be, like, the positive, like, oh, let's get together and have fun, everyone. I really, like, would discourage other creators from going back to TwitchCon, not just because...
Thank God.
Because it was able to happen at all. And what happened during it, and the aftermath.
Yeah, good. I'm glad that she's advocating that. That's a very positive thing. I also don't think that anyone should be going back to TwitchCon. Just don't go back. It's not worth it.
The whole thing. Like, everything about it was bad. The entire thing.
It's just crazy. Like, why would their PR team say that?
Because
like,
they don't care.
See in the clip that
they just lie.
To walk away.
Right.
Because they don't care about you.
But yeah.
True. Asman is correct here. They do not care about her. This is an optics game. What they're hoping to do, I want you all to understand, they don't care about Emiru at all. They look at her as dollars and cents. So they look at her and they go, okay, well, if we could have gotten away with minimal security, paying people like minimum wage, then that would be great. Well, now there's an incident. Well, okay, this is making us look bad. How do we do damage control so that other content creators don't leave? That is their first and last thought. They don't care how she's doing. They don't care to protect her. They don't care to do anything. They just want to make sure that they have content creators there so that they don't have to give a refund. That is the last thing these people want in the world, is to give a refund and to look bad. Well, it's too bad. You already look bad. You already look bad, Twitch. Your CEO was partying with people under twice his age. He was partying with people under twice his age. Dan Clancy was partying with influencers while this was going on instead of running the show. That should tell you all you need to know about Dan Clancy. That guy is not a leader. He's not a manager. He's not somebody who should be in charge of anything. He's a fucking freak and a creep, and he has mismanaged this site to allow these fucking perverts and degenerates and retards in the moderation team to come in and make this website the laughingstock that it is.
Care about the creators.
Thank you guys.
That's the reason why. It's the obvious answer.
Appreciate all the support and stuff.
They're mismanaged and they're full of retards.
Getting all the messages and stuff last night. And again, I've said it like 5 fucking times. Thank fucking God that someone was filming and decided to post it. Because if not, you know what I would be doing today? I would be so fucking stressed being like, okay,
I wonder if it's gonna happen.
do I have to disrupt my stuff that I have planned to announce that this thing happened to me and let people know that it could happen to them? So thank fucking God for that guy. Like, thank you so much for doing that. And I would just encourage everyone just to stand the fuck up. Stand up for yourself, stand up for other people, because if you don't, look what fucking happens, which is crazy because I saw Valkyrie, I saw Pokey, I saw Hassan, I saw Cutie saying, I don't really want to go to TwitchCon because I don't feel safe. And everyone was saying that they were stupid or overreacting.
That's why I defended them.
Well, no, I don't think that people said they were stupid or overreacting. For Hassan, they did say he was stupid, but that's for another reason. For Hassan, they said he was stupid for another reason. Hassan shocked his dog and then lied about it again and again and again and again.
That's why I defended them.
People were saying that, and Twitch's response to that was to be like, "Oh, don't worry, everyone else. We up security."
Yep.
I should have listened to them.
Yep.
Especially because, I mean, a lot of people know stuff like this has happened to me in the past, and I just keep going. Like, I'm the kind of person that's like, you know what? I'm not gonna let a shitty person or a shitty thing ruin my life or like what's going on for me, you know what I mean? Fuck it, we ball. So I was like, I'm gonna go anyway. I'm just gonna be smart. I'm gonna pay for security. I'm only gonna do my show. How is someone gonna attack me at my show?
Yeah.
I'm only gonna do my meet and greet. How the fuck would they get into a meet and greet? It's roped off with security. Nope. Nope. Lesson learned. And also after it happened, Twitch did offer if I wanted some of their Twitch security. I was like, I've
had enough of your security, bro.
I was lucky enough that Clemens, who's one of my usual security guards, flew out from Austin, Texas this morning to be there with me today.
Yeah.
Have to go to lengths like that.
Please don't give it. Please don't give me any more Twitch security.
One of them's Amazon's, but I have my personal security guard that I feel comfortable with is like my main guy. And they said that they like changed security for the show and stuff, but yeah, I'm just done. Like, this is the kind of thing that it's like once you break the trust for something like this, you're never getting it back.
Yeah.
100%. And here's the thing. What she said there was true, but it was true 5 years ago. It was true 5 years ago. Twitch had lost the trust years ago. And every year they promised that, oh, we're going to make it more safe than ever. It's going to be like Fort fucking Knox. And it's a joke. It's an absolute fucking joke. Dan Clancy needs to be fired. Preferably from a cannon directly into the sun. The Twitch moderation team needs to go. The coordinators for that event need to go. The security team needs to go. They need to do a drastic overhaul of the entire Twitch operation. Because you can't keep your people safe on your platform. And now it's revealed you can't keep your people safe in real life. So what fucking good are you?
I'm sorry.
If they had handled it well with her and not lied about it.
It's not like this is the first time something like this has happened. So like the trust was already kind of broken, and that caused a lot of people not want to come. Like for example, people were talking about how last year Nick, NMPLOL, and Wake Wilder got assaulted. A guy literally walked up to Nick on stream and licked his nipple. Which again, if that wasn't filmed on stream, would anything have been done?
That is pretty funny. Fort Knox. They call it Fort Knox because it's filled with gold. Yeah, we're fans of Nux Taku on this channel. We like Nux.
I don't.
It was filmed on stream and nothing was done.
Make, like an official announcement.
True. Yeah. I think it was because the person doing it was LGBTQ, and the people who were accosted were male streamers.
They didn't care.
They didn't reach out to Nick, as far as I know. He was saying that last year. So if they did reach out to him, it was way after the con. So it's like,
yeah, they didn't give a fuck.
They just not think it was a big deal? Is it because Nick's a guy?
That's it. Both.
Like, hello?
Both.
I'm supposed to be working on my Runner show right now. I am still doing the show, like I said, because of the production staff worked really hard on it.
There's a lot of people flew out.
And the cosplayers involved worked really hard on it. So I still want to do it, but this is going to be my last TwitchCon show. I'm doing it with Baby No Money and Will Neff. So even though we haven't really had time to go over this in practice, it'll be fine. It'll be a shit show, but it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fun. Lots of talented people working.
By the way, Baby No Money, for those who don't know who Baby No Money is, he's the guy that stabbed Asmongold in the back. Asmongold gets stabbed in the back a lot. Yeah, he gets stabbed in the back a lot. It's pretty disgusting the way that these people in these business groups operate. It's sick.
All that, it's yeah.
Whoa, Eli Bedakovic coming out of nowhere with a five gifted subs on YouTube. Thank you, brother. That's very, very nice. That's very, very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is extremely generous. Thank you, brother. Wow. That deserves a round of applause, guys. This guy is... Yeah, God bless you, brother. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. That's extremely considerate. You know, you are definitely the winner of the night when it comes to super chats. Yeah, when it comes to super chats, you are the winner of the night, brother. I don't think anyone's even come close. So I appreciate it. You're extremely generous, and that's amazing. That's amazing, amazing, amazing generosity. So thank you. Mike in Oregon says, I found Nux because we sound uncannily alike. If you hear us from another room, and I got really confused hearing my voice, that's pretty funny. You sound like Nux Taku. Hey, yeah, thank me. Baby No Money is cringe. Baby No Money is cringe. Baby No Money is a douche.
Anyway, how we feeling, you guys? Yeah, I'm flying home tomorrow, and my security guard's gonna be accompanying me to fly home. But it's just sad, the world that we live in now. Like, to me, I don't even think of myself as, like, someone that needs to be protected or, like, someone important, but it's
just
like...
weird. Just a bunch of fucking weirdos, man.
You know, I was talking about how, like,
so many fucking
I wanted
weirdos.
to buy a new hamster recently.
Yeah.
I was thinking about how if I want to do that on stream.
Let me just say something here. All right. Let me just say something here. And Asmon probably wouldn't agree with this. I don't think Emiru would agree with this. Most people won't agree with this, but I don't care because it's true. You remember all the times you heard the LGBTQ say, like, what's the big deal? We're not harming anyone. What's the big deal? We're not harming anyone. What's the big deal? Degeneracy is a fucking poison. When you allow it, and when you did allow it to start creeping into our culture, it manifested in ways that you couldn't have predicted, like a virus that has metastasized. There's a reason why the Bible warns against LGBTQ and degeneracy. There's a reason why it tells you no. There's a reason why the Bible says that God finds LGBTQ an abomination. Not just kind of wrong, but an abomination. Because it leads to this slippery slope of degeneracy. That's what happens. That when you start to embrace degeneracy, it falls off of a fucking cliff. And now on twitch.com, twitch.tv, you are getting, gay pedophile furries making gay pedophile furry art. And you're getting these creeps that feel emboldened to go out in public. You get these freaks that feel emboldened to go out in public and to sexually assault the girl in front of everyone. The reality is that this person should have feared for his life of being beaten to death on the spot for going up and groping and touching a woman that way. He should have feared that the men in the crowd would have kicked the ever-living shit out of him. But he didn't, because he knew that he was surrounded by fellow degenerates and weak men who would do nothing. That's the truth. That's the truth. In the past, you wouldn't have needed security because there would have been men of God and men of conscience. There would have been men of God and men of conscience in that line, and they all would have dragged this guy to the ground and kicked the ever-living shit out of him. What did these other people do? They stood there, and they filmed it, and they did nothing else. They just watched. They just watched. Nobody there, that's true, nobody Twitch has an ounce of moral fiber or testosterone. That is fucking true. You shouldn't need security in a situation like this, because the moment that some creep started walking towards her, that guy should have been tackled to the ground. That's the truth. That's the uncomfortable truth. As degeneracy has run rampant and our society has become feminized, this, unfortunately, is the result.
I'd have to hire security to go buy a fucking hamster.
Yeah.
And like I said, I spent over $10,000 alone just to come to TwitchCon for security. I've probably spent close to 6 figures total going to cons and stuff on security. And again, it's not like this only happens to people of my size. This happens to girls.
Any girl
with 50 viewers.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they supposed to do?
Any girl that has an audience, this happens to.
It's like, you gotta just deal with it, not or you're... that's another thing. I could have fucking died yesterday.
That would have been bad. That would have sucked.
But yeah, obviously, I'm gonna be making my own personal changes going forward. I already have, like, for years, but I'm just really hurt and disappointed by how everything was set up by Twitch and like how it was handled after.
I wonder who the people were that made that decision.
Like, honestly, that was upsetting me.
I wonder why they made that decision.
More angry last night than everything else. Like, it's like, okay, you know, any person can be walking on the street and get assaulted. Like, yeah, it's fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible. But why do I have to worry about that happening at the convention for the place that I work?
Because they don't care about you.
I don't know if I'm just talking in circles now.
That's the reason why. They don't care.
I don't know, guys. Y'all seem like fit for the show. Ugh.
You want revenue from the ticket sales? Yeah, that's exactly it.
Bonnie helped me put
it's all
it
just
together,
money? Yeah.
And I've got the heels. Show's in fucking 28 minutes.
Oh boy.
Fuck me. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just gonna try to have fun. Try to, like, you know, let the cosplayers and people that came to participate in it shine. And then I'm going home.
That's it. Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trying to remember if I forgot to touch anything else. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, this stream fucking sucked. I feel like I'm being forced to do a press conference because it's like, if I don't say these things, no one is going to. And then they're just gonna act like it never happened next year.
True. Well, they're gonna act like it didn't happen next year regardless of what you do. They're gonna pretend that it doesn't happen. They're already pretending it didn't happen.
Great.
Just like they did last year.
Remember?
And the year before, and the year before, and the year before.
When I was just a girl in Kansas playing League in my room, and the worst thing that ever happened to me was someone said I was like a boosted whore in chat or something.
That was me.
I wish I could go back to that.
A boosted whore. That's actually pretty funny.
That was my alt account.
What else? Shout out to my friends.
Yeah.
All the people that reached out to me. I remember Lakari in particular was like, "Yo, Emmy, you need another security guard? I can be there. I'll make sure that I'll keep you safe."
Lakari not taking Tectone's advice.
Security guard. I was like, "Aw, thanks, bro." Yeah, my brain is.
Lakari is definitely that guy. I immediately believe that.
But yeah, this was kind of like, I guess you could say like a climax for me in my character development. Cause this year already, I know there's a lot of people that watch me that are kind of similar to me in some regards in terms of being like a more like timid or like glass half full type of person, or like wanting to believe the best in people type of person.
Big mistake.
I still believe that you can be that way, and I still believe that I'm still that way.
Good. Yeah, because the reality is that if you let people turn you into that, then they've won. They've dragged you down to their fucking level. And that's a pretty sad level to be at, to be honest.
But I've definitely come to realize,
there's some
and
roaches.
I really want everyone to really think about
There's a lot
this.
of roaches out there.
You have to stand the fuck up for yourself, for other people, because if
Be
you
your
don't,
own
there's a
biggest
lot of
advocate.
people-
True. You do have to stand up for yourself. You do. That is absolutely true. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to make sure that if you see, like for example, if you see Hassan Piker shocking his dog, you need to call out Hassan for shocking his dog. I have a kick? What do you mean a kick? Oh, I have a message on kick. I think I just have a message on kick. I don't know. I don't know what that the sound means. But if Hassan Piker shocks his dog, you should call out Hassan Piker for shocking his dog.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop. Jesus
God damn it,
Christ,
stop
what are you
resisting!
doing?
Don't make me tase you
You're
again!
being such a baby. Oh, there we go. Good job, Fiona. You fucking tell her. One thing I will tell you, I've seen her. Kaya is really funny when she's scared.
I think her collar's too tight. You have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get 1. I think you're choking her.
There's a lot of neck meat. Being scared, but it gives me anxiety. Maybe it's me. No, I want her to bite her. What do you mean? That they had to chop it.
How do you associate yourself with this man? How do you support this man?
Wide shot. Boom.
This is the remote for the vibrating gate, I swear. Why does he move this one specific thing out of the frame? It must be the Jews.
Guys, you can see the round bump under the tape. There should be a white serial number that doesn't have a protruding, so it would be indented with some serial number or some sticker on the inside, right? But in the one shown on Assange, which is the same one, it has nothing. What? Tape.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate. And that's it.
Yeah, Chet, my dog does go to the same trainer as Hassan, but he asked me if I wanted to use an e-collar, and I said no.
Now, he does nothing but move it out of frame. You know, the kids say 4K, they say. 16K, they say.
He just looks at her. She knows, bro. It's so over.
First, he said the paw got stuck. Then he said he was reaching for his Zin. Then he said she wasn't wearing a collar. Then he says it's a vibration collar. Then he made the argument that electric collars are actually okay, even if I was using one. Then he says the dog is spoiled. He said it's Israeli propaganda. And finally, where we're at now is that it's the gate.
Many times I've never seen a shock.
Why are you talking like this is a legal document?
Hey, I've
it's
never seen
happened in my presence. When I'm not around, he's probably shocking the fuck out of her. A commemorative mug I got from England.
As more clips come out, they're holding strong. That's defense that not even money can buy, but clout though.
I looked at the collar. The collar is taped off.
This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate. And that's it. Fiona snaps at her. She'll just go, ah, 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 and like run away. Run away like a fucking goofball crying. It's the funniest thing on the fucking planet. She needs to learn. See? See? She wants out.
Children.
Did you see that? I want you guys to see what happens when she actually gets scared. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, crazy, right? Yeah, we call people out who deserve to be called out. We stand up for the innocent. We stand up for Kaya, Hassan's dog. Yeah, no, I agree with Emiru. I think she's 100% right.
People who are just gonna take the easy, lazy route because it doesn't affect them, so they don't care. Like a lot of the people that were hired to work.
We've got Skibbity Mike Rusha with a $10 donation. Thank you, brother. My dog says to look at the clip I made of Nux reacting to Ice King treating Gunther like Kaya. It's the last thing I uploaded, and it's absolute cinema. Well, brother, if you want me to react to something, put it in my Templar submissions on my Discord. If you put it in Templar submissions on Discord, I will take a look, brother. I appreciate the $10 donation. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. You know, it's put you in top contendership for the night. I do appreciate that very, very much. That's it's extremely generous. You know, I really hope you guys understand how much I do appreciate those who do donate to the channel. It's like my content will always be free for everyone. I'll never ask or demand that you guys donate. It's not really what I'm about. My content is free. But I mean, the people that watch my content and they go, yeah, I like what this guy is doing, so I want to throw him a couple shekels. I appreciate it. And so I really want to let you guys know how much I appreciate it, because I know the value of $1 and I understand how important that dollar is to you. I understood what it took to earn that dollar, and I do appreciate you passing it on to me. And so, yeah, Zunaro says, I donate if I could. I'm broke and almost homeless. So, yeah, that's part of why I'm saying what I'm saying. My content will always be free for you, brother. You are never, ever, ever obligated to donate a dime, a penny, a peso. You are never obligated, and you should never feel obligated, and you should never feel bad, because you spending your time in here, you spending your energy in here, it's incredibly valuable. You are incredibly valuable, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate you helping my channel to grow in your own way by watching and contributing. So I just want you to understand that. But for me, I wouldn't be able to be true to myself if I didn't thank the people that donated too. Because the people that donated, I understand the value of $1. I understand what it took to earn that dollar. And so I just want you to know, you're always going to be welcome in here. You don't ever have to give me a penny. You don't have to give me a peso, a ruble, a dime. You will be welcome here for free for as long as I do this. But the people that do donate, I just want to say thank you to them, because that is a pretty significant contribution that they're giving for content that they would otherwise get for free. And a lot of people donate subs, which means that other people that may not have the money, they get subscriptions for free. So, I mean, yeah, I'm overwhelmed by the generosity, and I just want to let you guys know that.
Work on this event.
Yeah,
and
like...
I don't...
Because they're lazy.
There's so many horrible things. I don't want things like this to happen to other people, or at least for it to not be that easy for it to happen to other people. I do feel like it's partially my responsibility. I mean, not to like make sure things don't happen, but to let people know that these kinds of things happen, because they should know. And again, it's crazy that nothing was said about this publicly or to other creators who had similar events as me until there was a viral clip.
I can't believe they didn't give Emily extra security. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah,
extra Emily? Can you believe that?
Crazy weekend.
What the fuck, man?
Crazy fucking weekend. But yeah, I love you guys. I'm not gonna stop streaming. I'm not gonna stop.
Guy, in situations like this, I just want you to know, I too have a dark side. I do. I battle with it. I thought of a really mean joke right there, and I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the mean joke I was gonna say about extra Emily. It's just it's uncouth. But yeah, well, we all struggle with jokes that are not good. Oh, brother. But yeah, I'm glad that Emily seems to be holding it together. Yeah, she does seem like she's on the verge of tears at points in this, and I don't blame her. The fact is that she was sexually assaulted by some fucking freak. You know? I made the joke earlier, and I'll say it again. Iron Mouse is safe. The worst thing that happens is that the big dude who's holding her iPad will get essayed. Emiru, not Emily. Yeah, so Extra Emily is another content creator. Apparently, Extra Emily didn't have extra security. Extra Emily is Dan Clancy's favorite. That may possibly be true. Extra Emily is one of my least favorites. I don't like Extra Emily at all. I still hold a grudge for the way that she handled that gun on stream at Mizkif's house. That still bothers me. I just got to tell you, unlike a lot of content creators, I am a big Second Amendment advocate, but I'm also a big gun safety advocate. And when I see people treating a gun like a toy and playing with it like it's a prop, it fucking bothers me. It bothers me a lot. And so I've still held a little bit of a grudge against Extra Emily for that, for a while. You know.
You know, trying to interact with fans in a safe way.
Never stop going big dick.
Maybe
That's right.
more
That's
convention
right.
Streams, which is sad because I love convention streams, but I mean, it is what it is. You can't control the weather. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just really hope that nothing else happens to anyone else this weekend. That we're not hearing any more terrible stories. And I really feel like the only way to hold people accountable is to show that it's not okay by, for example, like I was saying, creators not going to these events. Because a lot of these tickets are sold
because of the creators.
Via meet and greets, like what I was doing. And I really feel like I was treated like cattle or merchandise.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Why?
Because you
why
were.
Is no one there making sure I'm safe like a person? Why are the security guards?
Remember what I said?
Joking and laughing
about the
and
county
I
fair?
didn't see what happened.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
It's crazy, man. I want to play fucking Mega Bonk, bro. So fucking annoying. So fucking annoying. And yeah, I don't even care if I lose any like opportunities or anything for talking about this, because it's fucking insane. And another thing I've realized is sometimes if you don't say something, no one else is going to.
Yeah.
True.
Sometimes you have to be the one that, you know, steps up and starts the conversation.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, this isn't even the first thing that happened.
I did like your joke,
Nick
brother.
And Wake, it happened to them last year. And yeah, maybe just because they're men or something, it wasn't taken seriously, which is
It didn't get as much
insane.
traction.
True.
Yeah, stay safe, guys. Look out for your friends. You know, if you're here this weekend, you know, stay in groups.
Ape strong together.
And I mean, I would love to know if like other things have happened to other smaller creators and it's just being drowned out because Twitch isn't giving them the same attention that they're giving me. I would love to know. Even if it happened in the past, because it's fucking ridiculous. Like,
maybe
yes,
I should
know
have
these
them.
things happen at
How about
cons,
that? How about this?
but when the
Maybe I should
con
have people message
literally
me,
exists because of your
and they can
small
come on
and
my
big
stream maybe
creators,
tomorrow or next day and talk about them.
It should not be this kind of an issue.
Maybe that's a good idea. What do you guys think about that?
It's like talked about to this extent.
Huh.
Yeah, I would love to know.
Maybe I should do that.
You guys should post.
Seems
about
like a
it
great
if something
idea.
happened to you. Like, please do. Oh, I need a minute. Sorry. Give me a sec. But yeah, I'm just very.
I'm not sure if
angry.
I'd be able to. Liability,
Not just because
legal
of what happened
reasons.
to me,
I'd have to
because
think.
of
I have to think
what
about it.
It implies
I'll have to think.
about other people, because if I wasn't important,
Imagine what they are.
there's hundreds of thousands of people that stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I genuinely, again, I hate being this kind of person. I genuinely want people to be held accountable and for things to, like, visibly be changed. But even so, I personally am not going to another TwitchCon. I'm done. 10 years of streaming, I'm done. This is my final TwitchCon.
Rip Bozo, rest in piss, you won't be missed.
True.
Back to
Thank
streaming
God.
video games in my room.
Get the fuck out of here,
In
bro.
my house
Fuck that
probably has more
shit.
cameras around it than TwitchCon.
Ugh.
Yeah, maybe drinking a Red Bull is not the best idea.
Yeah.
I hope if this happened to any other creators, you know that you are cared about, and people do want to know. And yeah, yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I hate the heavy stuff.
Well, but it's important. It's
I
important.
really hate the heavy stuff.
Yeah, but it's important.
And I know there's some people at Twitch and Amazon are watching right now, please just listen. Like, people aren't saying this for no reason. Like, I feel like you guys don't get it or something. Like,
they don't get it.
I could have literally been stabbed yesterday. Literally. Like,
I think they get it. They just don't care. It's too expensive for them to get it.
I have also seen people asking if I'm like taking any type of legal action. I am pressing charges against the guy.
Right.
With the police. As for anything else, I don't know yet because I've been having my manager handle all of those like side conversations. So I have no idea.
Lock him up.
I don't. Yes. It's just not okay.
First this guy,
Twitch.
then his
But at
son.
the bare minimum, I will be pressing charges against the guy that was there.
It's complicated.
Obviously.
Good.
Duh.
They're gonna have to look into it.
Yes, sir.
Man, that court case is going to be content.
I mean, it's also kind of funny. I'm literally doing this in TwitchCon. They just gave me an empty conference room to just fucking
To rant about him.
dispel everything. But yeah, I really feel like there's a lot of key people that are responsible that need to be held accountable.
True.
Because clearly there's been multiple points of failure for this to have even happened in the first place.
Because they don't care.
Yep.
Again, forgive me if I'm just rambling in circles.
That's okay.
That's it.
But I do also want to say, there's a lot of people that work at Twitch that are lovely, amazing, creative people.
But
It's not them.
But
There's definitely multiple people that their failure allowed this to happen. Multiple people,
yeah.
for sure. I don't have any doubt about that, especially because of the fact that they flew out the global head of Amazon to talk to my manager and my security guard today.
30-day suspension, guys.
30 days.
A 30-day suspension for sexually harassing one of the top streamers, female streamers on the platform at their event.
That's bold.
A 30-day ban.
We're gonna do our show.
That's bold.
With Will and Baby No Money.
Not so good,
We're gonna
huh?
try to have fun. During it, I know a lot of you guys are still mad, but I'd prefer if we could just not talk about it. Just like focus on the show and like the people in the show.
Yeah.
Not just be spamming like fuck Twitch or whatever, you know.
You can do that after.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, there's a lot of people that worked on the show that had absolutely nothing to do with what happened yesterday. I would like for them to still, be able to have a good show and, feel like people enjoyed it, and that it was fun. Because I didn't do a lot of work on the show. Like, I came up with a lot of the concept, but I only did probably like 1 to 2% of the actual setup and production. So yeah, I don't want to be unfair to those people. Yeah, I have to head over there in like 5 minutes. Whew. I do have one more thing to say, but just give me a sec.
All right, come on. We're waiting.
Guys, no one's gonna be mad at me if I go home and play League of Legends at this point, right? Like, I fucking deserve it, okay?
What is she contemplating saying that's taking this long? What is she? Just say it. Come on.
Bonnie said I have a weird mouth tick when I'm stressed. And I feel it.
Yeah, when you're stressed, drinking Red Bull is not the... Oh, man.
Alright, guys.
Say
5
it.
minutes to showtime.
Say it. Do it. Give in to your anger. Only your hatred can destroy Twitch.
Don't do it, Esma.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's okay.
Like I said, I'm okay. I'm fine because.
What do you think this
not
is? A
saying this
TwitchCon
to,
meet
like,
and greet?
Try to like sound tough or something. I'm genuinely just built different. Like I'm used to this shit. I can handle it. I can like go live and do shit after. But there's so many people that like, I would never want this to happen to someone else. Most people would have just canceled their show and went home probably, and I don't think anyone would fucking blame them. But yeah, I worry a lot for small creators. Not even small creators, even medium-sized creators who can't afford 1, 2, 3 security guards.
Yeah.
Coming to shit like this, I don't know. Just be safe out there, guys. Try to be smart. Stick with your friends and your group. And yeah, don't be afraid to talk or ask for help.
She's not gonna say it.
If you ever need stuff. And then as a community, we need to stand up for each other and look out for each other and talk about things when things happen to each other.
Yep.
She's not gonna say it. Oh, is she gonna say it?
And the last thing that I want to say is
say it.
I didn't really get a chance to talk about it because of, you know, all the things that were happening, but I kind of wanted to apologize for
what?
Some people were talking about the clip of me
Here we go.
getting kind of emotional at the end of the RV trip.
What?
That shit kind of just slipped out, but there's a lot of things that I haven't wanted to talk about that I think I will probably be talking about when I get home from TwitchCon.
What?
So.
Don't blue ball us. What?
Yeah. Thank you guys for the support.
Oh.
And I should probably head over to.
What? Duh. You gotta tell us.
Area for the show because I think that the other people.
I didn't think she was gonna
in the
say
show
it.
are already there getting dressed, so I'm gonna go talk to them. So. Allie, if you could put on a BRB, and then soon there should be like a show starting soon thing that'll be like 10 minutes or so.
Oh.
And then showtime. But yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for letting me rant about all of this. Yep. Love you guys. And yeah, look out for each other. I'll see you all in 10 minutes. I'm gonna end this here, and then we're gonna.
Man. That is wild. What an atrocious person. He's so obsessed with optics, and he can never admit when he's wrong. What a sad existence. What a pathetic and sad existence. Oh, God. Yeah, free Kaya. Man. Let's, yeah, I'm looking through this just to make sure. crazy. Absolutely, absolutely fucking crazy. That is nuts. Can we all admit that's nuts?
He wants you to sign up for his membership on his website so he can get 100%.
Oh my God.
Crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Minus tech tips seemingly turning on YouTube and their endless thirst for monetization.
If they did it, their endless thirst for monetization. They're turning on YouTube and the endless thirst for monetization. I don't know what to tell you, but without YouTube's endless thirst for monetization, none of us would make any fucking money.
Yeah, it's true. He's got a point, but the quartering saying that is crazy. But we'll move on from that. I thought that was an interesting thing to go over. Like going over the story. Oh boy. Going over the story, it makes it so abundantly clear. Hassan is a piece of shit. I mean, what else do you say about a situation like that where Hassan is abusing his dog, but he mutes the camera in case the dog yelps a little too loud? I mean, that's nuts. Let me see if I got over all the... Yep. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it here. We've been streaming for over 3 hours. I'm going to call it. I hope you all have a very blessed night. I hope you all do incredibly well. God bless all of you guys. I hope you have an amazing Sunday. God be with you. God bless you. And I'll see you guys next time. All right? Take care. Be well. And thank you, each and every one of you, for being part of the channel, being part of the community, for supporting. You guys are amazing. Couldn't do this without you. Thank you again for the people who donate. You guys are incredible. Thank you to everyone who stays with me the whole time, chats, supports the channel, shares the videos. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. All right? Thank you so much.